Hey guys, and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how you can design this amazing book cover using Adobe Photoshop. So the first thing, you want to create a new composition. Make sure it's 6.9 inches. I'm going to call this project book cover. And now you can just click create. Now click on Ctrl and R on the keyboard, and this will bring your ruler guidelines. So make sure your canvas is within those guidelines and create a rectangle. Make sure that you have no stroke for your rectangle. Just like that. Double click and try to choose another color. Something like this will work just fine. And now we're gonna go ahead and find our crop tool, and basically we're gonna extend our canvas to the left side. Just like that. Now what you want to do is go back to your rectangle and click Alt and Shift, and basically what this is gonna do is just gonna duplicate your layer and move it to the side, and make sure again that the second layer also has the ruler guidelines. Now we're gonna get rid of the leftover left side. So just like that, now we have our canvas. So you've got the front cover, you've got the book cover, the back cover, and you've got the spine. Now go ahead and drag the image that you can get from the description below. Click on Ctrl+T, and this is gonna make the image a little bit bigger. So now it fits the front cover. I'm just gonna put this here so I can have the space for a title. Go ahead and find the text option. I want to set this to black, and I'm just gonna try and type the title here. So love. So make sure you double click the text layer and you can make this bigger. So I'm just gonna move this to the center of the front cover, and I think I'm gonna change the font so I can have a really nice one. So go to the character option, and I'm trying to find the correct font that's gonna work with my composition. So I've got this one here. I think I'm gonna use the first one. Okay, so this is very nice. Just gonna make the title a little bit bigger, and I think I'm gonna change the color. This shade of red works really fine with our image. So I'm gonna duplicate the text. You can just type in Ctrl and G, and the first part of the title is when love. So when, I want it to be black, so this way it's more artistic when you put it as a title. And I'm gonna change the font, so just trying to find something that's gonna work. I think I'm gonna use this one here or the other one. So I'm gonna use this font, Ctrl and T, so I can make this word a little bit smaller. And a trick that I like to use in when you make the first character bigger than the rest. So this is now really nice. Okay, so well, love. This is the title here. I'm gonna use the other word. So double click, Shift and Alt, and type in the rest of the title. So when love wins. So that's it for the title here. So you can select all the layers and click Ctrl and G so you can put them in a group. So Control and G. I'm gonna call this tile. And you can choose a color to make it pop. And it's easy for you to spot on the canvas. I'm gonna move the tile to the upper side of the front cover, and the image has to get down a little bit. So this way it leaves us the space to put our subtitle. So it's gonna be in here. I'm gonna go to my Microsoft Word document where I have all the details about the book. I'm gonna copy the subtitle, and I think I'm gonna create a new text layer, and I'm gonna click on Control V so I can paste it. And now we can just drag it and put it under the tile. I don't like the first font, so I'm gonna use something else. I think it's the one that we have used for most of the tile. So I don't like how it's very long. So I'm just gonna split this into 2 lines. You can change the spacing between the words, between the lines. And I think it's gonna be real nice in here. If you choose this option, it's basically gonna turn the text a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna move the image a little bit down, and I'm gonna decrease the size of the image. And for the text, I think I'm gonna stick with the black color, because we have the image, which is red, and we have love, which is also red. So I think this way it fits more to the composition. And I'm just gonna create a new group. I'm gonna call this subtitle, so it's very easy for you to put in on your composition. And the image also, I want to put it in a group. I'm gonna call this image, heart image. Okay, so now we'll try to fit everything within the center of the front cover. So you've got the title, make sure you select the front cover and click center. It's the option that you can see on the screen on the left side. Yeah, so I think now in this space here, I'm gonna put the author's name. So select a simple text layer, copy the author's name from your document, and I'm just gonna put it right there. It looks nice and clean. Make it a little bit bigger and reduce the spacing between the letters. So I think it's perfect now. And I'm gonna create a group, and I'm gonna call it author's name. Okay, so if I remove the guidelines, as you can see, it looks really nice. So now we're gonna start working on the spine. So if you left click and click duplicate the title, or you can type in Control and G, it's gonna create another copy of your title, and then you can drag each word so we can put it in the spine. Just go and change the direction to 90 degrees. So click OK, and then you can just make it smaller, just like that. So you've got the first word. Now we're gonna do the same thing for the second one. So you can click on Control so you can drag down the selected word. Again, put it on 90 degrees. Okay, that's too big for the spine. I'm just trying to find something that works. This size here should be, I think it's fine. No, yeah. And the same thing goes for the last word. So 90 degrees. When you click on Control and T, you'll have all these options. So make it smaller, something like that should work. I think I'm happy with how this turned out. I'm gonna call this spine tile. Okay, so now let's try and put it into the center of the spine. I just want to check the last word, because to me it kind of looks a little bit far from the center. I think now I've fixed it. You will have all these lines that show, so you can check your alignment. And I want to reduce the space between these words, so again select the group and center. You can see it works all the time. So now let's move the last part, just like that. I have reduced the spacing between the words. Now it looks really nice. And now we're gonna do the same thing for the book hour. So 90 degrees, Control and T. I think it's very nice in here. I'm not gonna change anything. Sorry, just gonna undo this. So Control and Z, and I think now the spine is fine. Okay, so now I'm thinking about the back cover, and I want the author's biography and image to be here. So we're gonna create a rectangle. Again, make sure you have no stroke, and let's make it red, something like this, something that fits the tile. Okay, and one more thing I'd like to add is a gradient, because it's gonna make this rectangle more alive. So click on the color, make sure it fits the tile again, and hit OK. And on the center of the gradient, make sure to choose a lighter color, something like that. Okay, now you have to duplicate the first color, the one that's on the left, to the one that's on the right. So let's try to get rid of the black and white one. Sorry, there's just a mistake. So I'm gonna try and fix it. Click OK. I'm gonna click here and try to delete this. Okay, or maybe choose the same color, and I'm gonna try to get rid of this one. So now I think it's really clean. It looks really well. Okay, so in here we'll have the author's information, and on the upper side we'll have the blurb, so the text on the back. Okay, so we're gonna go to my document where I have the information about the book. I'm gonna try create a text field, so make sure you select all the area where you want to have your text. Now click on Control and V, and I'm gonna try to change the size of the text, but also the font, because I think something like Times New Roman is gonna work just fine. Make sure to justify your paragraph, and as you can see, the text is very big, so I'm gonna reduce the size to 12. Okay, so I have no option but just to reduce also the size of the rectangle. So click on Control and T, hold Shift, and drag it down. So now we've got the text on the back. I think it's good as is. And now I'm gonna try to to add the information about the R. So let's see what we can do. The idea here is to create to add the picture here. So just add this shape, make sure it has no stroke. You can drag it all the way here. And now let's go to the image of the author. You can just drag it in here, make sure it's on top of the ellipse, and make sure to hold Alt. And basically what this is gonna do is just gonna put the image within that shape. So Control and T, and make sure that the image fits the size of the shape. Okay, so now it looks really nice, I would say. Just gonna try to reduce the size of the shape. Make sure to double click, then go to stroke, change the color to white, and I want this to be outside. So just change the size a little bit, something like that. 12 works just fine. Okay, so now all we have to do is to add the author bio. So I'm gonna create again a text layer field. I want to select the area where I'm gonna put my text, so Control and V. Sorry, I've put it between the image of the author and the shape, so make sure it's on the front of the composition. So Control and V, change the color to white, and reduce the space between the lines. So you can do that just like this. Something like that works just fine, and hit OK. Okay, so now I think it looks good. All we have to do now is to add the author's name on the back. So just gonna also change the position of the author's image. And now we're gonna try and find that group that we have created earlier, the author's name. Make sure to hit Control and G, drag it down all the way to the front of the composition. I'm gonna reduce the size a little bit here. I'm not really sure about the black color. Maybe I'm gonna switch that to white, but no, it looks like good. I think we're done with our book cover. It looks really nice. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this tutorial, please make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.